Must be Michael. Well, I'm feeling a little fixation right here. The spine, the cervical, the thoracic, or lumbar.
There's no one like Dr. Ben.
We're gonna give it a little bit here. Let me just check. Oh yeah, that's the way I like it.
Wow.
We stay busy all the time. Our function in the office is to restore function and flexibility to patients with neurological problems. What we're going to do today is we're going to go through some systems, and I'm going to ask you some questions about your health history. So tell me, what's your prime complaint? I mean, what was your reason for coming to see a chiropractor today?
Probably my acid reflux.
Acid reflux, okay. And how long have you had that?
Maybe the last 3-4 years, maybe 5 is when I started noticing it.
Changes. Do you eat a lot of spicy type foods like chili or tomato sauce products?
Yeah.
Pepper. You like highly seasoned food, Cajun food?
Yeah, I don't eat spicy food, but definitely tomato-based stuff every now and then, some fried stuff every now and then as well. I've been trying to cut down on it to kind of combat the GERD.
Well, what we focus on in our clinic is trying to find the cause of the problem. You know, symptoms tell us that there's a problem because your body can only communicate with you in a couple of ways. I mean, if you have a problem, if it gives you pain, it knows it's going to get your attention. So pain is actually a good thing because it lets you know you have a problem. So GERD typically can be the diet. It can also be nerve stress. You could have nervousness that oversecretes stomach acids. So has there been an emotional change in your life in this last 3 to 4 years? Did you have a relationship change, problems with your wife, girlfriend, whatever, jobs, anything like that?
Yeah, I think so. I'm sure stress post. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because it kind of got worse after college, and I'm sure the stress post college might have might play a role in it for sure.
Okay. GERD is overproduction of stomach acid. Your body gets too acidy in the stomach, so we have to find out, well, why is it getting too acidy? That could be a mental thing. If you're nervous, you can secrete more acid. If you're eating the wrong foods, then the pH of your stomach gets too high. And also, if you have a subluxation of your spine, and that particular segment of the spine goes to the stomach could be overproducing acid because it's getting too much or the wrong kind of nerve influx to the organ. Do you have any sensitivity between the shoulder blades, like right where, if you're bench pressing or something, like right where the bench, right where your back hits the bench?
I don't think so. A tiny bit, but I don't know if it's abnormal or not.
Okay, let me just sit down. So the area that controls the stomach neurologically is right around here, about T5, T6, T7. Is that sensitive at all in there?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I feel that.
Have you had any major injuries in your life where you hurt something in your joints or your spine or got in a car accident? Tell me everything that's happened traumatically in your life.
Yeah, I would guess the biggest traumatic experience was I had a really bad sprain in my ankle about 4 years ago now, maybe 5. I've been playing basketball my whole life, so I have a bunch of small injuries all throughout my body over the last 20 years, but specifically the left.
So when you did the left ankle, did it roll like this, and you turned it?
Yeah, I landed on someone else's foot.
Okay, the typical basketball injury.
Yeah.
Did you hear a loud pop?
No.
Did you collapse right away and grab your ankle and start rolling around like a worm? I'll put your foot right here. So was it more like on this spot where you badly sprained it, almost broke it?
Yep, right there.
All right, you got some big boats there.
Yeah.
Like mine. Go ahead and put your back to me right here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we got even mastoids, even shoulders, even hips. Okay, so yeah, you are a little bit flat through here. This is usually more curved. There's a little indentation. That's right where your stomach gets controlled by nerves. And then, but you haven't got any major scoliosis. Okay, stand. Does it hurt when I go back at an angle like this?
I feel that a little bit, but in my stomach, not in my...
Not in the lower back or the mid back?
No.
How about when it comes straight down like this or like this?
No, that feels fine.
Okay, how about when I come back at an angle like this or like this?
Oh, I feel that.
Your leg length looks pretty equal. That's normal. Any sensitivity down here at L5?
No.
How about when I work my way up?
There.
Here?
Yep.
Anything in here?
Yep.
Okay. Well, this is the stomach territory. So that could be linked to this GERD thing, possibly. How about up here at your atlas at the base of the skull? Any sensitivity here?
No, there's fine.
Okay. You said there was nothing in your lower back, right? This doesn't hurt?
No.
This doesn't hurt?
Nope.
Okay, let me get your face up.
Nope.
Okay, how about like this?
Nope. No, it's good.
Any hip problems when I do this?
No. I stretch my hips a lot.
Okay. Okay, let's check that GERD area. How is it sensitive right there over the solar?
Yeah. Yep.
That's your cardiac sphincter area. Okay, let me just. Okay, you're pretty lean. I mean, you're not more than 5 pounds overweight. You look pretty like you watch your diet. Let me just check your neck here. Because the nerves that come out of the upper neck, they feed the vagus nerve and they go down the spinal cord, and subluxations up here or misalignments can cause a myriad of head, neck, and internal problems. How's that feel?
It feels good.
You don't feel a little stuck right there?
There.
Compared to here.
Oh,
See, to me, this feels looser.
Oh, wow, I never noticed.
And this feels sort of locked.
It's
See?
way, yeah, there's way
What a
less.
chiropractor looks for is motion or lack of motion. See,
Yeah.
this motion segment here at C1, C2 is moving well, but see right here at C1, C2 is fixed.
Yeah.
So that nerve can cause headaches up the left side of the head, can cause some sinus problems, sore throat, and it can also go into the vagus nerve that could help trigger that. So that's one of the things that we adjust usually.
Wow.
We're going to be taking some pictures of both your neck and your mid-back. Your lower back seems fine because I want to know why that little indentation in your mid-thoracic spine is happening. There's a little flattened spot. Could be some changes in there or some misalignments, and you definitely feel like you have a misalignment here.
Okay.
Did you ever take a head plant when you were playing basketball in college or high school?
I'm sure. I can't think of one, but I'm sure.
Where you got upended and kind of ended up like some of those NBA players?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's been like 2 decades of basketball.
Man, you look like you could be a power forward right now.
I was a 4, yeah. That's what I was playing.
Okay, buddy. Michael, move a little bit this way. So that X marks the spot. Hold still. Take a deep breath. Okay, don't breathe and don't move. You can breathe. We got all those to come out clearly. That didn't take long. There's 3 curves in the spine: the cervical, the thoracic, or lumbar. And this plastic spine model displays it in 3D. So you can see from your angle, the spine is straight. Not supposed to have any curve in it, but from the side view, we see that there's these 3 curves. Well, right here, the curve is reversed. So it should be like this, but in your case, it's kinked forward.
Oh, wow.
So there's a tremendous amount of pressure on the front of the bone, which has made this front bone get a little bit thinner, and you can see the little indentation here. These are flat, which are normal. So there's been a lot of chronic pressure on the 5th cervical. So our goal is to adjust you, give you spinal manipulation with our hands, and begin moving it in this direction. And then to support that, we can't put a cast on the neck, of course, because that'll weaken it. Because then whenever you immobilize something, it makes it weak. We want to keep you mobile. We want to strengthen the back muscles so it pulls the neck and holds it back into a proper position. So the adjustments initially will relieve pain and increase mobility, but in the long run, we have to hold that position so that the subluxation now finds a new position in the corrected position, which is the normal cervical curve, which should be 30 to 40 degrees in this plane. Remember when I told you that bone was stuck right there on your exam?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and give that a move right now. It may or may not make a sound. Remember that sound is just the popping sound of gas. It's not going to injure you or hurt anything. It may be slightly scary since you've never been adjusted before.
Oh.
Okay, let me test the movement now. You see how much more that moves?
Yeah, wow. That's crazy.
Okay, now we're gonna give it a little bit here. Let me just check. Oh yeah, that's the way I like.
Wow.
Okay, now we're gonna go down to C5. Remember that one I showed you that was kinked on the, that was going the wrong way on the X-ray?
Yeah.
That was C5. Okay, good. Sit up. And I want you to lock your hands up behind the neck.
Like this?
Right. Bring your elbows together, okay? Now remember those little rotated ones I saw in here?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move those right now. Breathe out. Nice. Breathe out. One more. Nice. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is rotate these mid-back vertebrae. Just bend over a little bit. You may or may not hear some ribs and some vertebrae moving in here. Now when I see cases where people are injured because their family tried to adjust them, this adjustment that I'm giving you, it looks simple to do, but most chiropractors take years to develop the skills to do this. So people watch other people get adjusted and they want to do it themselves. Well, you know, you might be tempted to do it on a cousin or a nephew or something like that, but you're a big dude, and if you don't know what you're doing, you don't have the right touch and no training, it's like, would you go in and do a surgery on somebody if you weren't a medical doctor and had no training? Well,
Right.
Adjustments are skilled things and movements, so you can hurt people if you do it wrong, and you can help people if you do it right. So that's why you gotta let skilled professionals do this kind of work. Let me just double check this neck movement now. Oh yeah,
Wow.
I like that movement.
Wow, that's such a difference.
And remember, this doesn't do anything in strengthening the muscles. This just sets the bone properly. I'm going to show you an exercise that's real simple. It's called the towel exercise. Every time you take a bath, a shower, or you have a towel in your hand and you think about it, just put the towel behind your neck. This is a pretty short towel, but I can demonstrate this. You hold your head down, and then using your own muscle strength of your neck, pull it back, hold for 2 seconds. Let it come down. Contract again, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Isometric, isotonic exercise. 1,000, 2, 1,000. You want to do that 10 to 15 times. Each time, start out at once a day, because then your neck is going to be a little bit sore at first because your muscles aren't used to it. But then build up to maybe 2 or 3 sets a day of this towel exercise. That will strengthen these back neck muscles. Do an upright row with a dumbbell like this, which will help strengthen your traps in the back of your neck too. You can also do like cable row exercise, if you know what that exercise is at the gym where your feet are planted. And that will also build up in here where we just adjusted.
Okay.
So that will support the adjustments that I'm giving you. You don't want to pick up, anything over 75 or 100 pounds from the floor right now. You don't want to strain anything, even though you're a big guy. You want to give it a couple of weeks before you really do anything super heavy.
Okay.
You have any other questions?
No, thank you. That
All right,
was
good.
so helpful.
So we're going to see you in a couple of days. It's going to take a while to get these joints moving. You're going to need to be on a program for a while, like I said, for 30 days to see how you're going to do. All right? We're very proud of our office here, and we invite all the rest of the community that if you're interested in natural health care, a natural solution to your pain, please come in and see us. Again, I'm Dr. Michael Budincich, and welcome to the Budincich Chiropractic Clinic.